Okay, thank you. Pavan, if possible, please send a water. Okay, guys. Good morning, all of you. So welcome back to DevOps sessions. Guys, am I audible online team? Okay. So we are at day 4, right? We are at day 4 Terraform. So day 1 is installations. Day 2 is a basic code. Day 3 is a custom network creation. Okay. So we are whatever files we have discussed till now .tf files. So output.tf is pending, right? Clear or not? Output.tf is pending. So let me open my day 2 basic code here. So I can add output.tf here. So cd ls I'm going to start day 2 directly to add output block. Okay. So give ls. If you can see, guys, main.tf is there, provider.tf is there, variable.tf is there. So I'm going to add output.tf also today. Okay, let's output.tf. Otherwise, touch output.tf. Clear, guys? ls. My output.tf is ready. My main.tf is going to create EC2 instance. Okay, let's come here. This one is going to create EC2 instance. Provider.tf is nothing but just provider block, variable block to call those values. We can add one more file. What is that? Terraform.tf vars. The terraform.tf vars send the values to variables. We can do it like this also. Sir, why variables? Why terraform.tfs? Why can't we go with directly main.tf? Guys, if you can see, maybe, okay, I will take an example of day 3, guys. Understand each and every point what I'm saying so that your questions, whatever, it will clear. My main.tf, at least it's a close to 40 lines. Close to 40 lines. My variable.tf in day 3, sorry, close to 15 lines. My terraform.tf was close to 3 lines. If you give your code to your client, hey client, add your values. Okay, I have tested everything is fine. Add your values. I have tested with T2 micro, but in the real time your configuration is different, right? Not T2 micro. So go to open my main.tf. Empty string means the value will come into the variable.tf. If you give other value means it will confuse, right? From where it will take a value. That's what I have given empty string. Say to your client, this is my main.tf. I have a 5 resources, 80 lines. Change the values in your case. Resource easy to block, resource subnet block, or resource something, change your value. They don't know what is resource block. They don't know what is subnet block. We need to understand client doesn't know anything. Okay, you have to keep in your mind while hand over the project, client doesn't know anything. You have to keep it like that. They know EC2. If you assume like that, there is no rule to learn EC2 for the client, right? So definitely there is 100 lines of code or 500 lines of code. You open first resource block and add T2 micro. Open second resource block, give subnet ID. Opens third resource block, add something. Like that, you have to define your document. You have to define your document, say all resource blocks in your document. Is it clear or not? Okay, instead of that, sir, we are calling by using variable.tf. Again, hey client, you can call your values in the variable.tf. Open first variable.tf. It is a related EC2 instance, give your value. Open second variable, the variable is related to AMI give AMI value. Open third variable that is related to something different, key name. Compared to main.tf, here we got some relief. Compared to main.tf, variable lines are less. Okay, somewhat better compared to main.tf. Now again, I have seen for is there any process to overcome that? Yes, terraform.tf first. Hey client, there is a terraform.tf first. You just change the values in the list only. There is a 3-4 lines or 10 lines. He no need to verify variable.block, no need to verify main.tf. Simply they can come and change terraform.tf bars only. Which one is the best? Which one is the easiest way? In your case, understand you are a client. Which one is the good? Terraform.tf bars. Agreed or not? It is not related to security. Many people are saying security. How I can say security? If you are in directory, open main.tf, is there any challenge to open variable.tf, terraform.tf bars? No, it is not related to security, guys. Please don't listen those things. Right or not? If I'm able to open terraform.tfrs, definitely can open main.tf also, right? Why security point comes here? No. Am I providing any lock for terraform.tfrs? No. This is called just for easy process. Okay, understand. Let client understand the process. Okay, clear? That is your wish, guys. Ignore push is the. But what he said, 100% agreed with that. Kiran Kumar. What he said, 100% right. Terraform.tfrs, we should not push into GitHub. Everyone can see your terraform.tfrs values, right? If required, remove these values, give empty strings, push it into GitHub. As a Terraform engineer, you need to understand, right? We need to put values here. If you are unable to understand, there is no use to learn Terraform, first of all. Clear or not? So we need to understand, okay, terraform.tfrs there means this is the key values template. I need to change here. Otherwise, if it is not there, terraform.tfrs not there, what you can do? You need to prepare terraform.tfrs from where? Variable block. 10 variable blocks there means 10 values will come here. Clear, guys? Okay. Let's go to here. Day 3. Okay. Sorry. I mean different. Sorry. Our is different one, right? Okay. I have already cloned. Anyway. Okay, guys. Output block, how to write. We learn now. This is done. Okay. Now come to day 2. I'm going to add output block. Already add output.tf. Output block start from what? Output only. This is clear? Like regular practice. What you need output? Public IP, private IP, instance ID, AMI ID, whatever you need. Regularly, we can see output as a public IP. So you can give public IP. Is this clear, everyone? You can give any name here. Not at all problem. Value equal to, tell me guys, which public IP you need as a output? EC2 instance, right? I need to call my EC2 instance here, right? How to call? AWS instance Okay, let me check my main.tf. Local name is there. That's what they are saying. Prefer local name. Local name. Here will different. We are calling what? We have to mention public IP. If you are calling ID, AMI ID, we can mention ID. If you are calling ARN, we can mention ARN. Sir, I don't know the exact name. Just go to Terraform registry. There is a output block, right? If you want to call AMI, should give .ami. Don't give .ami ID. They are saying this is the value output. If you want to call ARN, .ARN. If you want to call availability zone, .availability zone. I mean AWS underscore instance dot local name dot availability zone. We are calling availability zone as output, right? That's what. You remember or not? Whenever you pass the value, right? The name is same, right? Understand now? Whenever you pass the availability zone, this is the name, right? In the EC2 instance, we are calling that. That's what we are mentioning here. Clear? Okay, you need what? Public IP, right? What is the name of public IP to call here? Public IP. Dot public IP. If it is a private IP, dot private IP. If it is a public DNS, dot public DNS. Like that you can call. Let me add public IP dot. Sorry. Clear? Here to here, no difference. Output name, you can give anything. We are defining output block name to call your EC2 instance to print public IP. Is this clear? You need which instance public IP? You have to call that instance and local name. Dot public IP. If you need private, what is the process? You can give just private name or private IP, whatever. How to call here? Private IP. Clear? Sir, now the name is private underscore IP. I don't know, sir, how to write private underscore. Is it private underscore IP or private hyphen IP or private dot IP? I don't know, sir. That's what I'm saying. Go to this registry. They are saying suggestions. If you want to print private IP, private underscore IP in the outputs. I'm writing output block, right? Like that, we can give, guys. Even suggestions also will come. See, private means automatically private IP will come. Is this clear? Okay, that's correct, everything. Okay, so if I run means I'm able to see my public IP, private IP. Agreed or not? Let me run day to know. So if you are running any code, we need to verify we are in which directory. If you are trying to run in day 3, you are checking day 2 outputs, right? You need to verify where you are, which directory. Give ls. Okay, my main.tf is here. Then you can run. Terraform don't know. If you run day 4, it will run day 4, but you are checking day 3. Same, yesterday I got some request from someone. Guys, Terraform plan. If I give Terraform plan, am I able to see public IP, private IP output? Why? Public API when it will create? After creation instance. Plan will not create instance, right? Plan will show what is your output. Terraform plan. Okay. Let's come here. See here. Private equal to no after apply. Public equal to no after apply. Means what? We can known by after apply the command, right or not? After apply the Terraform. Terraform. Clear? No, guys. There is no correct process to do that. You are calling terraform.tf to give your values to variable.tf. If you directly give main.tf means it is not a correct process. It will not take. Terraform.tf will call variables first. Anyway, try your run. Sham. Nothing wrong to try. But there is no process to call var.tfrs in the main. Clear or not? Terraform.tfrs you should call from the main. How to call? That is my point. Variable dot you can call var dot variable local name. Then how to call terraform.tfrs from the main? There is no process to call. Var dot means request will go to variable. TF dot means there is no process. There is no string in that. So it is not possible. See guys, public IP, private IP. No need to go and check public IP, private IP and give to your developers. Directly developers can connect your instance, right? Public IP is there. Protocol we know. Keeper there already. We are using existing keepers always, right? Existing keeper might there in his account, in his laptop. Now he is connected, right? No need to give. Go inside AWS management console, open your EC2 instance, verify your public IP. Outputs means print outputs in the Terraform terminal. Clear anyone? So this is my US East one, right? It is running, right? 38199.230. Clear? So guys, here there is a one more value sensitive equal to true. If you give means this public IP will not print here. Even though output block is there. By default, sensitive equal to false. We are able to see public IP, private IP. No need to define sensitive equal to false. By default, it is. If you want to define sensitive equal to true, means you should not print my output. Clear everyone? Rerun. Clear? Public IP is not printing, sensitive. Clear everyone? Now, if I want to see this even public IP, Terraform output public. We can see now by using command. Clear? If you are not sensitive equal to true mention means it will show here. No need to run Terraform output. Why guys, what is this? Output local name. If it is a different name, you have to give that name. I mean, this name will come from this output, right? Whatever name you can give here, it will print here as the key name. You are calling the same name. Clear? You can use any Nageswara, you can use any name, but extension should be .tf. In that case, if you can see here, I have used ec2.tf, right? Clear, guys? Okay, we have discussed all type of files, outputs, variables, terraform.tfrs, main.tfrs, something, right? Okay, now very important concept is here, state file, guys. Okay, this is state file. Till now, I haven't explained state file, right? Guys, if you are doing any modifications in the remote repository, or the state file is work like a bridge between your local and remote. Okay, your local and remote. For example, whatever changes, whatever may see here. Where is the main one here? Sorry, here. I'm creating this resource, right? This resource creating in remote, AWS remote. How Terraform is saying that we are completed, apply done, changes done. How Terraform knows? Based on the state file. Clear? State file will monitor your remote infrastructure, what you are going to create from the main.tf. Is this clear? Okay. Yeah. So if you can see, guys, just now I ran one EC2 instance by using Terraform, right? Definitely those details will print into your terraform.tf state. That's what your Terraform is saying, apply done, changes done, something information. It is giving means someone will go and monitor you are done, has to say, right? That is terraform.tf state. Clear or not? If you can see here, outputs, apply complete, resource 0 and no changes. Who can tell to your Terraform from the remote repository? The terraform.tf state will go and monitor. It will tell to you. Clear? If you can see here, guys, whatever you have passed from the main.tf, those information after creating the remote, AWS remote, it will gather the information from here, terraform.tf state. We can see here our AMI ID. We can see here our instance type. We can see our instance state running. So everything, like we can compare with here CLI commands. There is a format output is equal to JSON, right? The output JSON format show us to status of your EC2 instance, right? Creating, destroying. See, we want to know, right? What's going on in your remote repository. It is not a manual process, right? If it is a manual process, you are able to see everything. But you are doing programmatic access means what's going on in your remote AWS. We don't know, right? That it will print in output format as a JSON in CLI. Agreed or not? Already you guys are practiced, right? You guys are done CLI commands, couple of, I think few services. At that time, after configure access key secret key region, it will ask output format is JSON. If you run means we are able to see the output format of your infrastructure, what's going on the backend after give your command. Same thing here also. Clear or not? That is taking care by state file. 100% entry question will come on the state file. Clear? Okay. Guys, my instance volume is attached, default volume. See guys, you are creating, did I pass any subnet here? But it is creating, right? It's taking default one. See that subnet details captured here, state file. It is created in this subnet. It is in this Everything 100% captured by state file from your remote history. Instance is running which availability zone? What is the time? What is the type of instance? What is the key pair? What is the state? When it is going to create? Who is going to create? Everything is tracked from the 0 to 100. Agreed or not? See the magic here. We can see now here. So why I'm able to see this much of content here? Instance already created, right? That's what it is showing. Was instance already there? Whatever you have created by using main.tf. Clear or not? Let me destroy my infrastructure. Guys, please attend class sharp at 9 or 9:05. I'm going to end every day 10:20. Clear? 10:20, I will stop. I'm destroying now. So destroying means anything is there in my remote. So destroying, refresh state. Each and every step, if you are confusing, just note it immediately. Otherwise, take a photo, my screen. As a trainer, I should not say like this, but for your reference, I'm saying. If required, take video from your phone. If there is any difficulties is coming in this step, maybe it's very difficult. If you feel, take a video, no problem. You can say to them, I given permission to that. Even you guys are doing that, if I give permission or not, we will see that. And some people are already using some third-party tool to recording my sessions. I know that also. Don't do that, guys. It will not helpful. I can say that. It will work only 2-3 days. Again, it will not work out. You have to purchase the software. Okay. Instead of depends on that. See, many people are saying, I put recording, I do my works. After that, it is not captured. So definitely, you called your friend, you already taking recordings, right? Please share me that. It will not work in your local laptop. So indirectly, you are missing something. You are missing your focus is not there on my class. See, instead of depends on recording, guys, why people are attending the classes? They will take directly recordings, right? There is a completely difference, guys. While understanding live class is different, depends on recording is different. I can say that my experience. That's what don't depends on recordings. If you no need to take my recordings, if you follow my classes from the scratch, this is clear. My document will guide you in your future to take you in that level. If you depends on recording, your focus is not at all there in my class. Whoever depends on recordings, guys, 100% I'm saying, if I compare their knowledge with the who attend my classes live, 50% difference I could see. The knowledge, when I'm taking interest, mock interest, I can easily understand the guys. Are you dependent on recording? Yes, they're saying stories. Sir, my situation is not good, sir. I used to go my office, sir. So many stories. That's what I'm giving training in 7:30 a.m. Okay. Totally cancel evening classes. Anyway. Okay, guys. Now destroy complete. How it is saying that? Depends on state file. Now, if I go and click my state file, am I able to see my AMI ID? Huh? Am I able to see instance type? Am I able to see availability zone? Am I able to see my instance? How guys you are saying yes? Instance is destroyed, right? Then how it will print? Terraform will monitor your remote state, right? What is remote state? Then how it will print? From where it will print? You are destroyed, right? Destroyed means state file will go on to verify nothing is there, right? If it will print, wrong statement is giving by terraform.tf state. It is not following Terraform instructions. Destroy means what? Let's go and verify instance is there. Terminated, right? If instance is not there, from where it will print for your availability zone, your instance type, your key? Understand my logic? Now let's go. Anything is there? Anything is there? Check result is null. Earlier case, this much of content is there, right? Instance type, availability zone, AMI ID. Is there any details regarding here instance? Single keyword is not there. It is tracking. It is giving. Hey, you are given destroy command, right? Let me go and verify. Okay, everything is destroyed. Then inform. Then only you can see destroy complete. Clear or not? Again, if I give the information collect from remote, it is a creating. See, immediately updated the state file. AMI ID instance type means, hey, you created instance, right? These are the details. Clear or not? So in interview, what is stateful? If asked the question, many stories are saying students, Terraform state is taking care of Terraform. Terraform state file is heart of the Terraform. Terraform TF state is hair of the Terraform. Stories like the stories. No one will say the exact point. Exact point, simple thing, guys. It will monitor your remote state. That's it only. No need to write any definitions from the Google. We need actually what it does. That's it only. We are not expecting definitions as per the Google. Terraform dot tf state says that, states that. No one is expecting. It is monitor remote state. That's it only. What you are understanding? Clear? Don't learn definitions from the Google. Understand what you know. That is clear in your interview. If I ask many students, guys, they are coming to, I used to take interviews, right? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Just I'm asking what is state it does. Many stories, Terraform state, taking care of plugins. Many people are saying that. What is Terraform in it, guys? Initialize. Many students are saying initialize. What initialize? Initialize provider plugin. Very good. Initialize provider plugin. That's it. Don't say initialize AWS plugins. Did I ask AWS? No. It will work Azure also. It will work GCP also. Initialize provider plugins into where? Working directory. Why? This code has to run from here, right? For that, need some dependencies, right? That's what. Clear? What is output.tf? Print output values. That's it only. Variables to give the values to main.tf. Terraform.tf was give values to variable.tf. That's it only. Don't write anything other stories from the Google. As an interviewer, we're expecting what you know. That's it. We can easily understand from your answers, your knowledge. Clear? Till here? Okay. So guys, the very important one is Terraform.tf state file we should not maintain into the local. Why? It's maintaining local, right? You should not maintain it is into the local. We should maintain it into the some remote location. Clear or not? Why? What could be the reasons, guys? For high availability, can I say high availability for your state file? Why? Your main.tf, your output.tf, your variable.tf push to where? GitHub. Finally, you should not push to terraform.tf state into GitHub. Conflicts will come. When I say conflicts, guys, every time if you clone means, if you do something changes means, you need to push terraform.tf state also every time. Otherwise, updates will not update your terraform.tf state. Conflicts will come. It has to update by default if you do something. No need to update every time by your end. For example, I ran my end, right? I need to push terraform.tf state also to understand other developer. Clear or not? If I not push this one, other developer do some changes, terraform.tf state changes into his local laptop. My local laptop, different state file, his local laptop, different state file. We are not in same page, right? We are not in same page. Other developer also different state file. So all developers working with same code finally, but different state files. This is not at all good practice, right? Same code means same state file, right? If I do some VPC name, if I do some T2 micro, my end it is updated. Their end, if he rerun, his changes will update into remote repository. Clear or not? Third developers run their changes, their details will update into the third developer. See, in my case, instance type is T2 micro. Developer, second developer already changed. I don't know that, right? So this type of conflicts will come. Clear or not? All are not in same page finally. So work whatever developer 1, developer 2, developer 3, developer 4. Whenever you do some changes, only one state file has to update, not for different state files. For that, we need to maintain our state file into remote location, configure to everyone. Is this clear or not? Target should be one, not different. Why? Source is one. If sources are different, state files could be different, no problem. Whenever you guys are working with the same repository, definitely state file should be maintained only one, not different. Clear or not? State file automatically creating only. I'm not creating. Is it clear, guys? So state file, usually we can maintain into the remote backend. Remote means not local. Remote backend, that is S3 bucket. Okay, S3 bucket. Sir, if it is a project, Azure project, AWS S3 will not work, na, sir. Azure storage. AWS S3 bucket is there, same service is there in Azure storage. GCP storage, GCP S3 bucket, Azure S3 bucket, all are same. All are storage services. If it is a project comes from Azure, you can create your backend state file into your Azure storage. Is this clear, everyone? Sir, can we maintain GitHub? Yes, you can maintain GitHub, but challenges will come. GitHub. Every time you need to push whatever changes you pull, right? If you forget to push your state file, definitely updates will not update into your GitHub. Clear or not? Whether you push, whether you pull, it doesn't care if you backend configuration of your state file. Every run, it will update automatically. Is this clear? For that, we need what? If I'm maintaining my state file in S3 bucket, means for that, S3 bucket should be there in your local. We should create first S3 bucket, right? Clear or not? Yeah, let's create S3 bucket. Okay, so I'm going to take here day 4. mkdir day 4. Sorry, rm minus rf. So I need to create in Terraform dot. I need to come back. You should not create in day 2, right? You should create here. mkdir day 4 state file. Okay, state file related information. State file S3 bucket. cd day 4 state file S3 bucket. First, I need to create what? S3 bucket only. Clear or not? So let's go to day 4. Tell me, guys, help me that to create S3 bucket here. Main.tf. So every time I'm not going to explain variables and all, you have to write in your case, output all and all. Just I'm create resource block only. What is the resource block to create S3 bucket? Resource AWS S3 na? S3 bucket. Give your any local name. My case, I'm giving dev. So now what I need to give here? Bucket equal to, give my bucket name. Clear or not? Give your bucket name, state state file configure. Agreed? Is it fine to create S3 bucket? I think you guys already done right S3 bucket. Is it fine? Do I need to add anything? It's fine or not? Hmm? Okay. What I need to do now first? ACL is mandatory. Let me check. I'm just creating S3 bucket to store something only, right? Thank you, Ramesh. Creating S3 bucket. Guys, why we are creating S3 bucket? To store state file. For that also we need to write some script, right? To store state file into S3 bucket. That script is called remote backend. State file remote backend. It will available in Terraform register, also copy paste it and run. Resource created, right? Created resource, right? Okay. So I'm going to create here cd mkdir again day 4 state file backend. Okay. Backend configure. cd day 4 okay. Okay, so how to rename the rename it here? Some spelling mistake is there. MV. How to rename it, guys? Okay. CD day 4 state. So till state file B. Why it is not coming? Okay, okay, day 4. Okay. Here you can write your remote backend configurations. Okay, here you can write your remote backend configurations. So it is readily available in the Google also, in the Terraform registry also. You can go on Terraform registry. So backend S3, right? Just type state file backend S3 Terraform. They're giving already. Copy it one. That's it. That's it. If you can see Terraform backend S3. This is for only state file. By default, it will work. Bucket name, key name. Key name means what? If you are creating any folder, subfolder that you can give, otherwise you can directly give file name is a key file, key name. What is the key name here? Terraform.tf state. Directly inside bucket, it is going to update. If you give any path, give your path inside folder and key name. It will update inside folder and key name. Is this clear? Okay, let's come now. For that, I need to create main.tf. Much better to create here. Okay. Copy paste. This, whatever this syntax is fixed for backend. It will not change for any script. Is this clear? Everyone? Okay. I'm going to rename backend.tf for understanding. Okay. Backend.tf. What I need to change here? That's what you have created bucket. Understand now? Understand or not? If bucket is not there, if your configure means there is no bucket, how it will take from the bucket name? That's what in day 4 already I have created stateful S3. Bucket is there. I'm calling the bucket name, give my path to my stateful. Is it clear why I have created before bucket? That's what. Now you can give directly. What is the key name? Terraform dot tf state. Region, if required, you can give it, otherwise remove it, no problem. Here, what I need to do? My bucket name, right? What is my bucket name here? Go inside, copy here. Already created, right? This one is created. Clear? The backend TF, how to write? Backend TF, we can call Terraform. Backend is S3. It is calling S3. Backend has S3. And giving my bucket name, insert state file and region. But I need to run at least some script, right? To verify state file is updating or not. Only state file will run. What is the state file? Monitoring remote means you have to create something, right? For that, I'm going to create something. Main.tf. Clear or not what I'm trying to say here? So go to day 2 basic code. Shall I move my main.tf into day 3 directly? Okay. My day 4 stateful backend configure, only backend.tf is there. So I need to create main.tf, something variable.tf, whatever it is. So let me pull from here directly. I'm the day 2, right? Provider.tf, main.tf, output.tf. I'm just copying to where? Drag here. Not here. I need to copy paste here, right? Therefore, otherwise you can use copy command, move command also. But this is little easy process to move immediately. That's what. Why error getting is anyone? I moved what? Main.tf, output.tf, provider.tf. Variable is not there, right? Let me move where, I mean, copy guys, not move. Perfect now. Clear? So what I need to do now? Terraform init, again, same story. Terraform apply. But this time state file will not update local. It will update where? S3. Why? In your directory, backend.tf is there. So wherever you can configure backend.tf, instead of updating state file local, it will update into the state file. I mean, S3 bucket. For example, guys, I don't want day 3 into state file here. What you need to do, add backend.tf. That's it only. So backend.tf is common for any script. But if you are adding backend.tf in day 4, it will not apply for day 3, right? Different directory. If want, you can add backend.tf in day 3 also. Just copy paste this script in day 3. Just copy paste this script in day 1, like that only. Okay. S3 bucket is common for all scripts, right? But you need to do one thing. State files are different, right? Directory to directory. you can create path. Clear? How to create path? Day 4, backend TF. You can give here day 1. I mean, your state file will create in the same bucket, but different folders. If it is a day 2, give day 2. State files will create day 1 folder. If you are running the same script in day 1 project. If you are running in day 2, give day 2. It will create day 2 folder and update here. If you are running in day 3, day 3. But if you are not giving terraform.tf state, it will override, right? It will confuse, right? Day 1, day 2, day 3. That's what I'm saying that. Anyway, we are running in only one project, not for multiple. We are showing here day 1, day 2, day 3 for our understanding, right? In that case, we can configure only one folder. We are doing project, enter in one folder. We are added backend TF in that only. Clear? And we should not different project in other buckets, right? Clear or not? That is understanding. Very good. Till here, clear, guys? Now Terraform init is done, right? Done or not? I think no. Now focus is only day 4, not day 3 and all. Day 4. See, .terraform is created. Clear? What I need to do now? Yes, if you are doing practice for backend, I mean day 4 state file backend configuration, what you need to do before first? First, you need to run day 4 state file S3 folder. That directory create S3 bucket first. Otherwise, there is no S3 bucket error will get if I run this code. Once again, I'm saying, please don't send a screenshots or there is no S3 bucket. That's what I'm saying again. Very simple things, guys. Don't overwhelm with the things. Just write somewhere. Okay, first we need to run day 3, running nodes, then day 4. If you write this thing, there is a clarity for you in the future also. If you're running with my repository. So if you are fine till day 4, guys, you can easily manage Terraform in low level. I mean, you can say that, yes, I know Terraform. If anyone asks, do you know Terraform? Yes, I know. Okay, what you know, they will ask questions till here only. They don't go in depth. If you are saying that Terraform, no, only. No, I'm master in Terraform means different questions will come. But you are not masters, right? But I make you into the masters, right? Why? Because career gaps are there. You have to show at least 3 years, 4 years. Freshers, enough, guys, till here. Freshers, enough. No need to go in depth, but we'll go. How it will in the real project, will there in multiple projects? Depends. If you give task, create S3 bucket. Just create S3 bucket in some directory, add backend.tf in that also. Clear or not? Okay. So my instance got created, right? My instance got created. If you can see, is there any state file? Same, we are done the same process earlier. We are able to see state file. Then where is our state file? Why you guys are surprising? I don't want my state file in my directory. That's what we are using backend.tf, right? If state file will be there, what is the use of backend.tf? We are saying, hey, state file, don't create in my directory. Just go to S3 bucket. I don't like you in my local. Go. Okay. Go to S3 bucket. Guys, multiple projects means multiple state files will come, right? Why you are confusing here? Multiple projects means different resource will be there means different resource comes means different state files will come, right? Why you are engaging that things? Understand the process, guys. Don't make it yourself confused. Different projects means, is it different services or same services? Different services. Different services means what is stateful? It's go and monitor your remote infrastructure is there or not. That's it only means. Different infrastructure means different state files, right? Clear or not? Now you guys say that here. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 is there. All are same state files. Then clear or not? Different path, different state files, different infrastructure. How we can manage S3 bucket you are creating in the one project. EC2 is creating in the different project. Both are same state files. First project, it does S3 bucket information. Second project state file, it does EC2 information. How we can make it in one state file? Clear or not? Anyway, clear till here? Let's go to verify my S3 bucket. Where is my bucket, guys? This one, huh? Terraform.tf state. Now, if others also work on this project, state file will update here only, right? Assume it, guys. 3 developers are working with the same repository. Now 3 are working with the same directory, right? Same folder, right? Same folder means same project, right? Same project means same state file, right? If the state file is in remote means same. Local means if you run something, it will update state file in your local different state file. If developer 2 do some changes, it will update second state file in the developer 2. If developer 3 do some changes, developer 3 and state file will update. But D1, D2, they are done changes before. They don't know, right? Until they rerun, state file will update. Otherwise, in their account, they will see, they are able to see old state file only. But if I configure state file into remote, whoever will run this infrastructure, I mean this directory, it will update state file. It is a remote location. I have configured, right? Why? Understand here. Now, I have given task to run day 4, guys. You guys, same run means state file update in my S3 bucket, not your S3 bucket, right? Why? You have to give your S3 bucket name. Clear or not? See in the state file, this is my bucket name, right? Many students run this one. Sir, I'm unable to see state file in my bucket. Clear or not? Whatever bucket you have created, give the same bucket name here. Now you guys clone this project. You guys clone this project. First, you need to run day 4 state file S3 to create S3 bucket and day 4 state file backend configuration. Same, if you are running means same bucket name means my state file will update or not. If 10 people are working in the same repository, 10 updates will update my state file or not. So all are working same project now, same state file. Why? I have configured in my S3 bucket. If there is no backend, guys, if you clone now, if you run means your run state file will update as per your changes. Now your friend run means do some changes T2 micro to T3 micro, availability zone, something all. If they run means state file will same or different? Different as per their changes. Third person run means if they run same means no problem. Again, they are doing some changes. Again, third state file will come. Which one is the final? How can I know? Clear or not finally? I don't know which one is fine. So I'm the manager. D1, D2, D3, developer 1, developer 2, developer 3. Say which one is the state file is your correct. That's what all are working in the same state file. It is in the remote repository. Is it clear everyone now? Again, if you run multiple times, how many state files are going to create in local? Only one. Is there an updating state file -v1, -v2, -v3? Then why versions here? Understand, Raju? It is going to overwrite every time. I'm not applying any versions. If you are applying versions every time, one state file will create. How we can manage, guys? 100 times, 100 mistakes, 100 state files. Which one is the final? Clear? Again, your question is valid, Raju. See, if you're asking like that questions means other people can understand. Clear? Is this clear? Okay. Guys, one more logic here. That logic, if I say, maybe you are unable to understand, but try to understand it. Try to understand it. We don't have any hopes. Try to understand it only. That process is, guys, let me go to our favorite page, Paint. Now I can explain what is statefile. 10:13, right? Yes, definition I'm not writing anyway. You know, right definition. I will send in the notes. You can see it otherwise. So, guys, this is S3 bucket. My state file is there. So, two developers are working. Or three developers are working. All are working, same, updating same state file, right? Developer 1, developer 2, developer 3. For example, guys, understand, in his directory also script is there. I mean, Terraform.script. In his local also Terraform. Something is there. In his local also Terraform something is there. Now, guys, I'm changing T2 micro. In my script, I have applied. Now my request is going to take and update into state file. Clear or not? Earlier, my state file T2 medium, for example, I have changed it into T2 micro. Once created, updated my EC2 instance, it will take T2 micro from the remote and updated state file into local. Is this clear? Now, guys, developer 1, right? Now, developer 2 also doing same changes. Instead of T2 micro, T2 dot medium. Same time. Is also apply. So time is 10:15, right? He's updated 10:16, right? Whenever I have applied Terraform in 10:15, some process is going on the backend, apply, creating, refreshing, something, right? It will take some time, right? Parallelly update state file in the remote. While doing this process, while process is in this processing time, this guy will apply T2 medium. But in this time, it is keep on applying, right? This guy is applying some changes. Your state file refuse your instructions. I'm already in the process from other guy. Which one I need to take? Clear or not? Understanding or not? If I apply, it is not happen immediately, right? It will take some time, 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Until update your state file, you have to wait. Two persons give same apply command means state file will not take, already it is processing first request to update. Second request, it will not take. Once first request and again it will take second request. Clear or not? While in the process, how it will take second, after complete only, it will take T2 medium. After complete T2 medium only, again it will take T3 medium, whatever the instructions. While it is in the process, it will not take. Understand or not this point? Understand or not this point? Apply means it is taking some time. State file also update parallelly. Again, you are giving some instruction. Until complete this instruction, it will not take. But I don't know my developer 1 is applied, right? Every time I should not call, right? Hey, I'm applying. If you are doing practice, you are applying multiple times. How many times you can communicate to your developer to you don't apply? I'm applying now. Clear or not? If you apply means maybe it will disturb your state file some due to some conflicts. You have to wait some time after complete my process, right? For that, we are using state file locking mechanism. 100% interview question. What is state file locking? What is remote backend? 100% interview question on two topics today. Remote backend is to store your state file remote. To avoid multiple developers working on the same state file, same means remote, right? To avoid some conflicts, we are applying some locking mechanism. What is locking mechanism? If someone is working na guys, it will not allow other developer to until complete his process. And if I apply now, it will apply some lock. D1, D3 is trying. No, other person already applied. Wait for some time. So means our request will not go to state file. If it will go to state file, some conflicts, maybe it will come. Okay, we cannot predict, right? Some seconds difference, something is wrong. So we should not allow this command to state file means we have to stop the request. That request we can stop by using locking mechanism. Is this clear? Why we need to use locking mechanism? First, we need to understand how we can overcome that issue by enabling some locking mechanism. Is this clear, everyone? Repeat definition. Same thing, Kiran Kumar. So guys, once again, I'm saying, what is stateful locking? This is the interview question. So you have to say that stateful locking means we are configure our stateful in remote. That is S3 bucket somewhere. Guys, one question. If I'm not configure my stateful into remote, is there any conflicts? If multiple persons working? Huh? Understand? Developer 1 maintaining stateful local. Developer 2 on maintaining stateful local. Developer 3 maintaining stateful local. Is there any process to locking? Is there any locking mechanism required? Not required. State files are different in his local laptops. There is no conflict. Your request will not go to developer 2 state file. Developer 2 request will not go to developer 3 request. Is this clear? But here the conflicts will come. All are working same state file. Clear the difference? Okay, if you are learning something, you have to understand in this way. So my state file locking, definitely it will occur when state file we can configure into backend. We are make it as a common state file for all developers. If they are giving any instructions from their missions, from their directory, someone already applied something, it will not take your request until complete the first one request. If you give, maybe state file conflicts will come. We should avoid that conflicts by using locking mechanism. That's it only. Clear? Yes. Same compare with Git branches, guys. Conflicts will come when all are working same branch. Instead of giving pull, conflicts will come. If you are using different branches, no problem, right? Same here also. So to overcome that, we need to apply some locking mechanism. Thank you, Shravan, for your definition. Yeah. Is this clear, everyone, now till here? So how to add that content? To provide locking mechanism, we are using AWS DynamoDB table logic. AWS DynamoDB table. You guys no need to learn AWS DynamoDB table. Just understand AWS DynamoDB table will apply locking. That's it only. In interviews also, how to provide? We are applying AWS DynamoDB locking. That's it only. They will not ask what's going on in the backend. We are not configuring the backend. So what we can do with that? The DynamoDB nature it's taking care by running some query in the backend. You don't do in depth, just say DynamoDB locking. So if I say AWS DynamoDB is coming means definitely you need to create resource AWS DynamoDB first, right? Same like S3. We have to create AWS DynamoDB. Clear or not? That's it only. DynamoDB maintaining locking. DynamoDB maintaining locking, not you. Is this clear? So for that, I need to create DynamoDB. How to create DynamoDB? If you can go on Terraform registry, it will say this is the block for DynamoDB. Otherwise, you can go my repository. Once again, I'm saying guys, no one will ask write a DynamoDB block, but they will ask write a resource creation block. It is a regular practice, right? Okay, backend configurations, backend.tf. Oh, that's all. That's clear. Okay, if you can see, guys, this is we done, right? We are creating AWS bucket. We have to create one more resource. What? AWS DynamoDB. This is the block. Just copy it. Where should I mention this one? Day 4 state file S3, right? You have to create before, right? DynamoDB. Go to main.tf. So we need along S3 bucket. We need what? DynamoDB also. I mean, to maintain remote backend, I need S3 bucket. To apply locking, I need DynamoDB. Is this clear, guys? If you can come here, if I run, definitely okay. I'm in day 4 state file something, right? So I should come back. Where should I go? Day 4 state file something. Okay. ls main.if is there. So guys, Terraform init again. Terraform plan. My dev bucket is refreshing. So one to add why? Two resources, right? One resource already created S3 bucket, right? So I'm adding DynamoDB. Why DynamoDB I'm adding? For applying locking mechanism. This is the little tricky topic in Terraform. If you understand this one, remaining all very easy. Very easy. This is a little. So my S3 bucket refreshing state, my DynamoDB is going to create. So whoever practicing day 4 state file backend configure, first you need to run day 4 state file S3 directory. It is creating your dependencies S3 bucket and DynamoDB. So it is completed, right? So if you can go and check here, DynamoDB. Sorry, I'm checking Mumbai, right? Created, right? Terraform state lock something. This is DynamoDB table name. Whenever you are creating DynamoDB, it is creating a DynamoDB table. DynamoDB is a database. Table created. Clear, everyone? Now, come to your state file, configure. Here only your backend.tf only configure S3 bucket only. So here I need to add DynamoDB block also. For apply state, how they can know? You have created DynamoDB, right? But how you can configure to your state file? Your state file is configured into S3 bucket, right? Here you need to give DynamoDB table details. It will apply lock for your state file. It is there in S3 bucket. Is this clear? Let's go to my repository. So see here, you can give this one only. Okay. Terraform state lock DynamoDB. Encrypt is required. You can prove it is an also. Anyway, copy it. Clear, guys? This is just I have mentioned here. DynamoDB table used to state locking. Not first run something. There and I have say something. Your end day 4. Run first day 4 state file S3, right? day 4 state file S3. After that, it will run this backend configuration. Is this clear, guys? So same, whatever I have created remote backend as S3, now I'm applying locking. For that, I have created a DynamoDB. I have added DynamoDB table details in my S3 bucket. Why this has to apply your state file, right? Otherwise, it will not apply for your state file. It's create only. Clear or not? So again, come to where? Day 4 state file. Clear? Now you can Terraform in it. Again, just sorry, yaar. CD day 4. Clear? Terraform. Why it is stuck? Okay, guys. So now if I give Terraform in it, it is saying something. So our state file is there in remote, right? You need to give this command. Instead of Terraform init, you can give Terraform init reconfigure. Clear? My state file is not local, right? At this time, it will say the recommendation to you. At that time, you can run. Otherwise, you can run Terraform init. If they say something recommendation to run reconfigure, you can reconfigure it. Is this clear, everyone? Now understand the difference here. Terraform apply auto approve. See, acquiring state lock. Understand now? It is apply state lock. If someone is tried, it will not allow them. Now apply lock, run the process, creation EC2 instance. If other request will not allow. If you can see last one, release state lock. Completed, right? State lock release, other person can work now. Is this clear? Without configure state lock, we didn't see this type of notification, right? Clear the difference now? While applying time, it takes some time. Others request will not allow to your state file. Apply locking. Once done your request, release the state lock. It is automating process to avoid the conflicts. This is 100% entry question. Yeah, whatever table name, DB table name you have created, you have to give the S3 bucket. I mean, in the Terraform backend only. So this is I'm creating in day 4 state file S3. Okay, I will do one thing, guys. I'm renaming this one. Now S3 plus DynamoDB. If I show before everything, may you confuse. That's what I have shown you. I have shown you first S3, then added DynamoDB necessity. Why? For apply locking. Is this clear, everyone? ls. Now git status. Now git add. Now git commit. Updates day 4. Now git push. I'm able to push. Why? My dot git ignore I have created outside of my all directories. I have added do not allow terraform dot log file, do not allow dot extension terraform dot something. These conditions I have given. That's what these files I'm not pushing into GitHub repository. Is it really required these files? Whoever clone, they will run, right? It will create in their missions. Dot log after creating init, it will create. Clear, everyone? So you have to do this. I think if you can come to your GitHub, not Terraform, right? In your case, Cloud Tech DevOps, you can come to Terraform at 9 a.m. It's taking why? Terraform 9 a.m., right? You can come here, update it till day 4. So practice it. If you want to implement backend configuration for day 3, you just add day 3 backend configuration script into day 3 backend.tf. If you want to apply day 1, you can copy that backend.configuration day 1. But before that, you need to run resource.tf to create DynamoDB and S3. Is this clear, everyone? This is little complication thing, guys. Just understand and do it. Yes, DynamoDB will going to, it will not inform. Lock update means automatically others will not come. Now you are asking GitHub URL, please. This is day 4, guys. That is not good, right? Okay, guys. See you. Bye. Today also 10:30. Bye. Clear, guys? Sorry. Offline clear? Any confusions? If you want to do, you will get a clarity on that if you do the practice. But these are not easy topics if you complete very well. What about online team? CC? Who knows CC, Shyam? What is your problem? No CC means what? How to use Azure and GCP, guys? Azure means Azure S3 bucket, Azure storage. GCP means GCP storage. You just go on. Confused with DynamoDB, then do the practice, okay? Understanding is required. Not, you cannot understand, I can go and start the project. No. If you understand, you can do it. Very good, Madhuri. This is, DynamoDB is the AWS concept. That's what. If you don't have any AWS knowledge, these are little difficult to you. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.